Welcome to yet another unboxing video on the Watch Kaki channel, and for today's video we are going to unbox this pretty unusual watch here in Singapore. So this is the Scurfa, and my good buddy Buzz, he loaned it to me, right after buying this watch. I think he collected the watch last week. So let's just take a look at the packaging here. Alright, it's very interesting packaging. I don't think I've seen this in any other brands. So apparently this is one of those boxes where you keep the diving parts, the tools and all that. So they very cleverly, use this one as a watch packaging. Alright, this whole thing here is made of plastic. Alright, and Scurfa watches a very quick background information. So I think this brand here is started by this guy Paul Scurfield, and he is also a professional diver by trade, I think. So he started this line of divers that are professional specs and really built for real divers and not only for desk divers out there. So name is also pretty cool, Scurfa watches. And let's just cut to the chase here, and I'm going to just twist the box here to unbox the watch. Okay, so obviously this is not a brand new packaging, so this is the warranty card, and you just put this one aside here. I apologize for the different table here. Alright, so I'm in the midst of moving house, so this is a new location. Alright, so ta-da! Alright, so this is the Scurfa Diver One, and I think this is the very first model, but along the way they've added improvements and new dial colors and all that. So my buddy Buzz, he's crazy over yellow, and he finally got what he wanted for a long time, a yellow dial diver. Alright, and here it is, Diver One. So as you can see, it's a very traditional looking type of diver. Alright, so nothing out of the ordinary. Okay, so crown guards, okay, very decent size. This one here comes in at 40 millimeters case size. Alright, so I think it's something that most watch fans, they're very accustomed to. So let me just check out what's inside the package here. Okay, so we've also got a pair of rubber strap. So according to my buddy, I think the watch comes default on a rubber strap, so he actually paid more and he opted for the bracelet version. In my detailed review, most likely I'm going to do a comparison to see which strap or bracelet is better for the Diver One. Alright, let me just put aside all these things first. So with all the packaging out of the way, I've zoomed in the lens a little bit for you to get a closer look on the Diver One yellow dial version. Alright, so this watch here looks and feel very solid. Alright, all stainless steel construction, stainless steel bezel. I think this is also sort of aluminum insert, and immediately I'm noticing that weird crazy distortion. So this must be a single dome crystal. Alright, and I think the dome here is pretty high, pretty dramatic. Okay, so all in all, a very solid looking watch. Bracelet here also feels very solid, and I believe this is the latest upgrade to the clasp. So this is a much cleaner and nicer clasp as compared to the earlier versions where you got the flip lock and all that. So that one looks a bit more generic, and as you've already noticed, this one here is a quartz movement. You can see from the ticking seconds hand. So it is housing a Ronda quartz movement, I think. Not too sure which caliber it is. So what happens to the Diver One line is that I think Paul, the owner of the brand, he visioned this one to be a professional specs diver where real divers can use it. Okay, so it's got 500 meters WR, and it's also got helium escape valve. Okay, I'm not too sure how we're gonna use it here for our daily wear. Okay, maybe it's good for doing the laundry, alright, or washing dishes. And here's a quick wrist shot on my 6 3/4 inch wrist, all right, 40 millimeters diver. You know, you can't go wrong with a dimension like that. Okay, even though the thickness here is quite something, I think it measures over 14 millimeters, but overall, due to the small case size, I think not an issue at all. Right? Okay, so I'm going to do, you know, a swap to the rubber strap and all that in the detailed review, so share with you my thoughts on both ways of wearing the watch. Now let's just do a very quick handset alignment checking. Alright, so 2 pops. I think there's a date complication, so 2 pops, and let's just see, 6 o'clock, very nice. Let's go for 9 o'clock. Alright, no issues at all. 11 o'clock. Okay, hand alignment is very good here. And let's check and see if the second hand, you know, gets it right at all the minute markers. Behind the lens here, I think there is no misalignment, or very slight misalignment. Or I think, you know, these are the things you need to put up with Ronda quartz movements. Alright, not anything unusual. Winding here is really smooth. Okay, let me just check the screw action here, the crown action. Crown action is also pretty good, and let's go for a bezel action check. Very loud audible clicks here. Alright, pretty good. Okay, you do feel that this is indeed a well spec'd out professional spec diver. Alright, I don't think this is just like a name where they call it to be a real bona fide diver. It does feel like one, feels very solid. Everything feels very solid and well made. Alright, clasp here is fully milled. Alright, no stamped parts or anything like that. Okay, so stay tuned for the full review of the Scurfa Diver One. This is the Watch Taki. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.